up guys, it's Hayley and today I have a very exciting video. A video that I am very proud and happy to be making. This is going to be an exciting video, so yeah, just stay tuned and let's get right on into it. So a couple weeks ago, around the beginning of July, my mom and I flew out to California. We went to like Monterey and Seaside and Carmel and San Francisco and Palo Alto and Santa Clara. We like did the whole like NorCal kind of thing, and we drove up and down the coast every day. But yes, we went on this really fun vacation, going on all the beaches and stuff. So that was so much fun. I am so happy I got to go. But one of the main reasons why we decided to have our vacation that week was because of something specific. Can you guess what it is? Probably not. My shirt kind of says it. Can you read that? Yeah. One Direction. Oh my god, okay, I'm such a fangirl. So anyways, back in October, One Direction had released that they were going on tour on the road again, and of course, being the fangirl that I am, I have to get tickets. So I live in Washington, so I got tickets for the Seattle show, and I was very pleased that my mom got very good seats, and I never thought that this would happen, but yeah. So my mom got these really good seats, and I was so happy, but then, like, one time isn't enough, I guess. So I asked my mom if we could maybe go to the Vancouver show, which is, in Canada. But, that required a lot more planning because it's like going into another country and you need passports, and I don't really have like a passport that's like current and I can use. So that was it would have taken a long time to get another passport and all that. So we kind of said no to that. But then I thought, they were hitting San Diego and Santa Clara first. So I asked my mom if we could maybe go to the Santa Clara show. And she thought I was totally insane for wanting to go to another show. I don't think I was insane because I love these boys with all my heart. But, whatever. So, we had originally planned to go to San Francisco over midwinter break, which was back in February. But then we kind of did some like compromising and, yeah. And we got it to work, so we went to the whole San Francisco and Monterey and stuff. We all went there before the show on Saturday the 11th, and I paid for half my tickets, so I'm not like, I got my tickets from the Seattle show were my birthday present because my birthday was in November, so it was my birthday present, but then the San Francisco tickets released later, so I paid for half of the ticket, and my mom said she'd pay for the other half. So we went to the Santa Clara show, and it was my first ever One Direction concert, and let me just say, they put on an amazing show. Like, okay, they're perfect. So, anyway, leading up to that, okay, I'm gonna start from the first day, like the day we got to the hotel, and then go through, like, the Seattle show. So it's maybe quite a long video, but, oh well, like, who doesn't love talking about One Direction? Yeah. So, anyways, this all took place over the course of a week because the Santa Clara show was on Saturday and the Seattle show was on a Wednesday. So it kind of took over the course of a week, but, the excitement took over the course of a year. So, anyways, we got to the hotel on Friday the 10th, which we stayed at the Hilton, which is literally, like, not even a mile from the stadium. It's, like, literally, like, at the hotel, at the end of our hallway, you looked out a window and there was the stadium. Like, it's literally, like, a 5-minute walk. Not even that. Like, it was close. So anyways, we get there and we pull into the parking lot, and I see the stadium and I start freaking out like it's a stadium, but my boys are going to be in there, and I just started kind of freaking out. So, fangirl problems. But we got into the hotel, and I had a bag. Let me see, hang on. So, I have this bag. It just says One Direction on it, and it has all the boys on it. And it came with a blanket, and I had brought that blanket with me on vacation, because I thought it was cute, and it kind of fit the theme of the One Direction, theme of our vacation. So I get to the hotel and my mom is checking us in, and I have my suitcase, so I'm like rolling it, and I had this bag over like the roller thing, like the handle. So it was like over the handle, and it was just sitting there. And then it was like 11 o'clock at night, right? So we get to the hotel, and I'm waiting there with my mom, and these two other girls walk in, and they have white sweatshirts that have Harry's tattoos all over them, which is a sweatshirt I really, really want, but, yeah. So these two girls walk in, they have sweatshirts with Harry's tattoos on them, and I kind of start freaking out inside because I'm like, oh my gosh, cute sweater, like, we're going to be friends, like, this is becoming real. So then, they walked over and started checking in, and then one girl peeks over and she's like, I love your bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your sweatshirt, and like, we just had like this bond, and it made me feel really good because I don't ever do that at concerts or anything, so it made me feel like really good, that like I was having a bond with my boys and other people, and they really do bring people together. But yeah, so that was really cool. So we got to our hotel, and now it was like midnight, and we were tired, and we just kind of fell asleep. But, like, I started freaking out because I was like, tomorrow is the day. Like, tomorrow I see my boys. But, yeah. So the next day we woke up, and my mom woke me up around 8:30 because we needed to go to Target to get a new memory card for my camera. So we had to go to Target and get a new memory card for that. And so we left early because we thought that, like, knowing, like, from, like, Twitter and stuff, lots of people start showing up around, like, noon. So we thought we might as well get it done early and, have it done with so we could have the rest of the day to prepare. So we got up and went to Target, got a memory card, and then we came back, and the police were already, like, there's, like, this little, like, bridge kind of thing that takes you past the stadium. And we need to take that to get to our hotel. But the police at 9 a.m. had already set up cones. Like, not letting anyone through. So we had to turn and then, like, take another turn and then another turn. And then we could go back to the hotel. And the hotel was already setting up for people because, they don't want people parking in their parking lots, because it's only reserved for the people who are staying at the hotel. So then our hotel was, like, all barricaded off because they don't want random people parking in their parking lot. So there was this guy, and we had to show him our ticket and stuff, but it was all good. But still, it's like, this is crazy. So anyways, so we got back, and we didn't leave the hotel till about 5, because the gates didn't open till 5:30, and the opening act didn't come on till 7, and the boys didn't really come on till 9. So there was really no rush to be there, like, quickly. So we, like, hung out at the hotel. We ordered room service, even though I didn't eat it because I wasn't, like, I was nervous and I was excited, so I wasn't hungry. Yeah. So anyways, like, we had a view of the street, and by this time the police had already blocked off all the lanes in that little, like, bridge thing by the stadium down to one lane, and they were turning everybody around. It was insane what they did. I've never seen anything like it, but, I mean, it's what you gotta do for girls and One Direction, right? So, yeah, that was interesting. So then I just stood there and I straightened my hair. Like, I straightened my hair today, but it's not, like, totally straight. Where, like, on that Saturday, I, like, pinned it straight. Like, I knew what I wanted. And I didn't put any makeup on because I wanted to wait till last minute because I didn't want it sweating off or me, I didn't want anything to happen. So I waited to put makeup on later. And so the outfit I wore were these shorts. You can't see them. I'm wearing them right now. No? Okay, well, I'm wearing the shorts that I wore. And then I wore this really pretty gray, like, sweater kind of thing. And it was long sleeved and it was dark gray. And then, like, it was kind of cropped and it had, like, lace on the bottom. And it was really pretty. And so I wore that to the concert because I wanted to be comfortable. But I also wanted to be kind of warm because I knew in California it got kind of cold in the stadium. So, I mean, I know I'd be jumping up and down, but, like, you still want to stay comfortable. So I wore that, and then I just wore my Toms so that, yeah. And then, so then we headed on over to the stadium, and it wasn't that long of a walk. Like I said, it was only about 5 minutes. And we got there, and there were so many people. They hadn't let anybody in. And this is, like, a brand new stadium, so, like, they had metal detectors that you had to go through all around the stadium. It was insane, let me tell you. Yeah. So anyways, we get there and my mom and I stood in line for merch, and I got this t-shirt, which it just says One Direction on it, and then it has the 4 boys. So yeah, I got this t-shirt, and I got it kind of big so that it's like, you know, baggy. And then another thing I got for merch, I have it right here, I got the program. And then this is what it just looks like on the back. And so, like, reading through it, like, it's all super cute, and it just, like, shows a bunch of stuff, like, oh, look, I'm story time. So it just shows, like, a bunch of stuff, and I think Harry, yeah, here's my bae. Oh, my God. Like, yes. Yes. Oh, my God, yes. So it just kind of, like, shows a bunch of stuff. Like, there's, like, a bigger picture of all of them. So this is really cool. This was $20, which is well worth it. It's good material, and, you know, it's concert stuff, so it's gonna be a little more expensive. And this t-shirt was $40, and I highly recommend it because it is good quality. It has the boys, and if you're in the US, it has all the dates on the back. You probably cannot even see that. Ugh. It has all the dates on the back. Yeah, for the Honda Civic Tour. So, yeah. So I like this t-shirt, and I got this, but I didn't wear it because I liked my outfit that I had picked, so I just wore that outfit. But I had to carry this stuff around because, you know, I bought it. So then we went in, and these were our tickets. I'm keeping everything and framing them, but yeah, these were like our tickets. Were just paper tickets. We got in really fast, and then we got up to our seats, and we were at like an angle. Like, if you know Levi Stadium, we were sitting in the section 146. And so we were pretty close down to the field area. So then we got to our seats, and we just kind of stood there, sat there the whole time, because like we had already eaten before we left. We didn't want to like be in the mess of everything. So then also, my mom and I got these little booklets that they were handing out, which just talks a little bit about, like, them and the tour and the opening act and just, like, little games and stuff. So these are really cool. So we got those when we walked in. So then the opening act came on at about 7, and that was Icona Pop. And I didn't really care for them because I never cared for them in the beginning. But the only song I knew of theirs was I Love It. And so that was the last song they sang, and yeah, I didn't really care too much for them, but, you know, if it got me watching them got me closer to the boys, you know, to watching the boys come on, hey, it's worth it. So then we just sat there for a really long time, from like 7:30 to 9. And, like, they had really good music playing, and they had, like, 5 Seconds of Summer music videos playing. They had Little Mix music videos playing. They had Ollie Murs music videos playing. So then, the exciting part came on, and, like, I'm getting chills. And then the, lights went down, and it got so dark because in California it gets dark really early. So, yeah, and then the lights went off, and I have never screamed so hard. But I videotaped it. You probably can't even, I was like saying like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god in the video. If I put it in this video, like, it was such crappy footage because like my camera wouldn't focus and stuff. But just the rush you get, and then like the opening video, and like, and then like right when they come off, the fireworks, you know, go off. They just start singing Clouds, and I have never gotten so many shivers. I have never, you know, just a big rush of emotion. Like, the people you've been waiting to see, the people you love, the people you admire and look up to are right in front of your face. Like, it's the best feeling in the world, let me tell you. I love my boys so much. But, so they played a whole 25 songs. They included Spaces and Act My Age. And Niall was so cute during Act My Age. He had his little jump thing. So it was just an amazing experience. I got some footage. Oh my god. Harry was wearing his gold boots. Like, what? Okay, those gold boots I love, and he's only worn like once or twice. I got to witness the gold boots in the flesh. What? That was amazing. And then Harry made us do the, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that thing, yeah.
Now please be quiet! I'm gonna have to ask you to stop screaming. This game is not gonna work. You're only ruining it for yourselves. Okay. This side first. Shut up. Give me a oh yeah! Give me a oh yeah! Give me a oh yeah! Hey! You! What are you looking at? I'm not sure what comes next! Oh
He made us do that, and then he was just being like really cute, like, I don't know. And then this like lady left, and she was like apparently pregnant, and he was all like, there's a pregnant lady over here. And then he was all like, she left. And then Liam was like, I was gonna tell her to call the baby Liam. And like, it was so cute. And Louis just looks perfection, amazing, gorgeous. So many words to describe Louis. And Niall just was like full of so much energy, and it just made me feel so good, and wow. And then they sang Best Song Ever, and I realized that was the end, and I got really upset. And then the lights came on, and just everybody looked tired and sad, and we all made our way back to our hotel rooms or, you know, house or whatever, and we were on our way back to the hotel, and I was like, I couldn't believe that was them. Like, I had no idea. I just couldn't believe it. And so then we got back to the hotel, and I just couldn't believe what I'd witnessed. But also during the show, there were 2 fan projects that went on, and they worked out so good. During night changes, one of the fan projects was to hold up yellow glow sticks. Again, I'm going to frame these. But there were yellow glow sticks, and my mom and I both had yellow glow sticks that we held up during night changes. So we got to be a part of the fan project, which was super cool. I have some pictures on my phone, but they're not as good as like in person you'd see it. But then also during You and I, their first encore song, we held up these signs that say, nobody saves me the way you do. and it just like you could have like, you know, you chose your favorite boy and then you just held it up, and so it was so cool. Like, I'd never been a part of a fan project before, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed, because just everybody held up these signs and it was just so amazing, and I just couldn't believe what had like just happened. Like, it was so amazing. And then, you know, the next morning we checked out of our hotel and we left, and I got really depressed because I missed my boys. But I mean, it was all good because I was going to see them on Wednesday, so, you know, I guess going home was a good thing, right? Yeah. And my next part will be on the road again, Seattle. Woo!